So, uh, hello everyone. This is Ponley from Ankara Circle. I'm here with John, the author of the last Interstellant, and our highlights of the story of the week. How are you doing, John?
I'm doing good, thank you. It's great being here. It's great being here. Yeah.
Yeah, we're glad to have you. So, your story, the last Interstellant, was like incredible. One of the best submissions from our most recent Tales by Moonlight contest. So, can you tell us like a little bit about yourself, John?
Okay. As you all know, I'm John. I'm John Ademo. I'm actually an architect. I studied architecture in school. Have up to a master's degree, but recently I discovered that I sort of have a flair for writing, basically. And it all started when I used to write letters when I was in school for friends of
Yeah.
mine. Write proper letters, those kind of letters that will take your case to
Yeah.
exactly where it needs to be, stuff like that. So that was when I knew that I had that kind of
Yeah.
ability to write basically.
Yeah, when you're writing, was it love letters you're writing for them?
Yeah. No, come on, no, no love letters. Like for example, let's say you had a case or something and you
Yeah.
needed a letter to plead your case, for example.
Yeah.
You could write really convincing letters that will make Imagine think, okay, this person is serious.
Yeah.
Basically, like very professional. I started off with professional writing, not really
Yeah.
like creative writing.
Okay.
I stumbled across creative writing along the way here,
Yeah.
basically.
All right. So, I mean, your story, The Last Interstellar, I mean, for, people
Okay.
who haven't read it, is basically about, it's like a fictional story. It's like a mythological story set in our own time. And it's like people who have
Yeah,
like powers that blessed by
yeah.
constellations. And it's like really, I like how it was like set in Nigeria. That was also like fun to read. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for you, like, how did you, come up with that idea to like set up your story that way?
Okay. Honestly, I didn't. The first time I stumbled across the competition,
Yeah.
the details of the competition, uh, I started to like, jot down things. Like some things started coming to my head at first. So I just
Mhm.
pictured, okay, fiction. I just pictured, okay, there has to be a world, then there has to be some rules, there has to be some conditions for the world, for example. So that's why I started to like define some parameters to bring about the whole from the sun to the moon. And if you read the
Yeah.
book, you see stuff like the whole hierarchy and stuff, galactical hierarchy or
Yeah.
galactical
Yeah.
progression, as I called it. So it was really a lot because plot development is and character development are things that I hadn't really experienced. Like I
Yeah.
told you, I was doing professional writing, so I really had to do a lot of research because it was a new territory that I was trying to break into, and this was
Yeah.
the right motivation to do that. So
Yeah.
that was how I came about it. And then because it's Ankara, I felt like it was something that has to do with Africa.
Yeah.
I felt I best situate it in like Nigeria where I live
Yeah.
basically. So that was how the whole thing came about.
Yeah, no, like for me, it was interesting how you said, okay, like yeah, it was when the world changed and people started getting powers. Like they found a lot of people with powers in Nigeria, and you like specifically mentioned like the duo, and I was like, this guy's talking about witchcraft. So that
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah,
funny.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I made it subtle though. I didn't want
yeah,
it to be like juju. Like if you notice, I part of the sarcasm language I developed. There was a
yeah,
part that I was like juju in quotes because I was like,
yeah,
I didn't want. It was actually juju basically, but I didn't want to call it that. But there's something
yeah.
more sellable. If that's
Hmm.
the word. Something more
So,
pitchable.
so like kind of like if you want to say okay like there's powers and stuff, there's like many ways that you could have gone about like doing that. So what
Okay.
specifically about like the galactical hierarchy, like okay, getting your powers from like you know planetary
Mhm.
bodies and things in space, like what about that stuck out to you?
Okay. I think I tried to kind of should I say if there's a way I try to make it scientific as much as possible.
Yeah,
So the thing is, you watch a lot of all these sci-fi movies, and
yeah,
you see how um, you see how they almost lead you into believing these things are real because they've done some research. They bring in
Yeah.
some physics that don't exist, things like that, some chemistry that they just picked
Mhm.
up from somewhere, things like that. They just basically manipulate science. So that was
Yeah.
what I was trying to go for.
Yeah.
Something that, okay, for example, if the story wasn't going to end here, let's say, for example, a movie wanted to pick it up. I mean, this is just me like being optimistic.
Yeah.
Like, if a movie wanted to pick it up, something that they will read and be like, okay, this guy is getting somewhere. Maybe somebody with a wider mindset could
Mhm.
develop it or something. But I want that's something that you get. You will start having, you watch some of these movies where you're like, this
Yeah. You start picking apart
how,
stuff.
like this
Yeah.
just doesn't, A
Yeah.
plus B is not C, all those kind of
Yeah.
things. Yeah. So I wanted to try to equate it to something. So that's why I used the sun, the moon,
Mhm.
I think the asteroid belt, something.
Yeah.
Then I actually started finding out things that I didn't know about prior to this. So that was where the research really like helped and stuff.
Yeah. I feel like probably your background as an architect is probably what makes you approach like writing from that very like structured and like precise nature. Because I know people
Yeah.
just start writing, and they just like throw it down on the
Right.
page. So yes, it's good. Like
Yeah.
having research and all that stuff is important too when you're writing. So I want to talk about like the main character. Was his name Jean
Okay.
or like how do you pronounce that? Because was it
Oh,
John? Was it like
Gene. Yeah.
Jean? Yeah. So I don't know. I think I found him. I found him very interesting.
Yeah, it's a French name actually. His name is actually Jean, like Jean
Jean.
Pierre.
Okay. Okay. So you named after yourself, the
Yeah.
main character.
No, no, actually, no, not really after myself because the way this thing works is I happen to
Yeah.
be studying French at the moment.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So I tried to get creative and add some of the French. I think there's a part too that there was this little bit of French dialogue where I put translation. So I
Yeah.
tried to, you understand, just bring a lot of things and mix them together to create something awesome. So
Yeah.
like the guy's name is actually Jean Pierre.
Yeah.
So I did that also so that because I wasn't really sure how if I put a name like a native name, shall basically
Mhm.
not that anything is wrong with native names, but just so that I could cover a wider audience. Because if you
Yeah.
notice, his name is French and his surname is
Is
still
Igbo.
Nigerian surname,
Yeah.
Igbo.
Yeah.
So it's just a way to reach multiple audience. If that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I think I found funny was like the Nigerian detectives, like you named them the fluffy detectives. Because you think
Yeah.
the
Those are
investigators
things
just
that just you get as you're writing, they just come up. They just like,
yeah.
and even when I wrote it, I was like, really detective. But I don't know. I was like, let me leave it for the readers
Yeah.
to decide what they feel about it. So it's
Yeah.
just one of those things, and that's what makes writing really special and
Mhm.
really enjoyable for me because
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people have their different preferences. So,
Yeah.
what you consider as absurd or cringy or kind of weird to someone
Mhm.
else can be, you understand, something, it might be like the person's moment. That may be the
Yeah.
person's moment in the entire novel.
Yeah.
You understand? So, I just do things, I'm like, "Ah, I'm going to wing it like that. Whatever
Yeah.
they think, and stuff like that.
It was
So,
funny. My brother liked that bees. Also like the co-founder of Ankara. He really liked the
okay,
fluffy sound.
okay.
You guys are funny guys.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
So and
Yeah.
I know like a lot of the terms. I know you mentioned like you were studying like French. So a lot of like the names of like the power progressions, like the Chancets, the
Okay.
Esurients, and even the names of the demons. Like, where do you get the like? Is that French? Like, how did
Nah.
you
Don't go
like?
there. They're all made up. As literally, they're all
Yeah,
made up. Okay, what happened actually? I got them like I twisted words. I twisted English language. Let's say.
yeah,
So actually, chance set.
yeah,
I actually got it from chancel. So a chancel, chancel, the like where you keep wine,
yeah,
the goblet kind of, yeah.
yeah.
So the whole point of the story is these people are vessels
Mm-hmm.
of the essence of something above. So I
Makes
wanted to
sense.
call
Makes
them
sense.
chancels, but I didn't.
Yeah,
Chancel sounded, you understand?
yeah,
I felt like it would be too easy, so I
yeah,
just made it chance set. So
yeah.
it has this kind of like. Then the other, okay, like Esurients, for example.
Yeah.
It's actually an English word,
Hmm.
but it doesn't. I didn't use it the way
It's meant to be
it's
used.
actually, yeah, the
Yeah.
real meaning, the literal meaning. But I felt like the word had the kind of like it's just basically vibes. I was just going on. Okay, this sounds like it will fit and
Yeah.
all of that. So that's how I got experience. Then all those var, gra,
Yeah.
honestly, I just they just look like they will fit.
Demons,
They'll
right?
fit
Yeah.
the yeah, fit the plot perfectly.
Yeah.
Then what other weird name did I okay, okay, yeah,
I think,
that was basically how I
and
got most of it.
and I think there was like
Then
Kuipers or something like that for the like the mid level. I think you did Moonlight, then there was like
okay.
yeah,
Yeah, Moonlight, then Helio
yeah,
Centaurs.
yeah,
Okay, so those ones actually have some like for example, you know Helio basically refers to like the sun,
yeah.
basically. So that Helio, I didn't just want to leave it as Helios. So I just made it
Hmm.
like Helio Centaurs. Centaurs in I think Greek mythology. I don't know which mythology. They are like those half horse
Yeah,
animals. So
man.
I
Yeah.
just pictured them as like soldiers. So
Hmm.
it's like the soldier or the entity that
Hmm.
represents the sun.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's how Center came about. Then Kuiper
yeah,
actually is I think it's a word for it's another word for the asteroid belt.
yeah,
That's Kuiper. So
yeah,
what I did was instead of just leaving it as Kuiper, I added
yeah.
some asterisk.
Asterix. Yeah,
Those this thing that yes on the letter. So
yeah.
to just give it that whole okay, this guy knows what he's that's what I was basically. So yeah. If not for interviews like this, nobody will
Yeah.
ever know how this
Yeah.
thing came about.
When I
Yeah.
was reading it, I was like, man, this guy must have done some French which I must
Ah,
add
not lie.
some words on it. That's hilarious,
Not
man.
lie, no.
Yeah,
So that was the fun of the whole writing process.
yeah. That's amazing, man. I think you did a good job. Like the way the story, like when I
Yeah.
talk like I don't want to just like describe the whole story for people because I'm sure
Oh,
people should
sorry.
go and
Yes,
read
of
it.
course.
Yeah, but it was like it was a really really like fun story. Yeah, I wish like my brother was the one into it. Like he would have really been excited to talk to you. Yeah.
Okay,
So
that's
I
cool.
mean,
That's
so
cool.
for you, like, do you have like any like now that okay like this is like it from what you were saying it seems like this was like your first time like writing in this form like a story in
Yeah,
this form, so do you have like
yeah.
aspirations or now that you've written a story and the fact that interviewing you obviously means like you wrote a very good story that people enjoy reading, so do you have like stuff you want to do or a place you want to take your writing to?
Yeah, of course. At the moment, because of my architectural background or my
Yeah.
architectural, should I say, aspirations, yeah,
Hmm.
I'm kind of um, I'm focusing on that right now. So
Yeah.
writing is it's just the opportunities. Like for example, some things like this, I can participate in competitions to develop myself.
Yeah.
Then taking like right now, I'm doing article writing for one of my friends. She owns a brand, so I write
Yeah.
articles for her, and it's going well so far.
Yeah.
But the thing is, for a long time, or let me say, I told you before that I didn't see writing
Hmm.
for a very long while until just recently.
Yeah.
So I think I've found a way to merge both of them where they can work with each other without
Yeah.
one bullying the other. You understand? So that's where I'm at right now. I feel like I'm trying to look for ways to combine both of them.
Hmm.
So who knows? I may have a magazine. I may have something,
Yeah.
but writing is going to be a thing. And also, as much as I can, I like to also like have some novels to my name. I mean, I should have like a bestseller or something. People do that thing a lot. People have it everywhere. So like, I have to have mine, even if it's
Yeah.
bestseller in Africa. I don't care.
Yeah. Gonna
Yeah.
put
So
number one bestseller
that's
on your book.
yeah, exactly. So writing is a thing. I'm getting
Yeah.
somewhere. Just baby steps, baby steps.
Yeah. I mean, that's all. It's a good, very good approach. I know this is something I want to make a habit of. asking people so people can be like engaged and involved in the community. So, what's another story you read from like Ankara Circle that you enjoyed reading?
Wow. Okay, I think this is one habit that I really need to. I
Yeah.
actually didn't read anyone completely.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Wow.
didn't because personally, I have a very I don't know how to explain it. Like I find it hard reading books,
Yeah.
like novels, like to the end.
Yeah.
Literally, I'll shock you. I've read only two novels, like long
Yeah.
novels, completely. Just two.
Hmm.
One is Changeling by Steve Fees. It was about this werewolf, like
Yeah.
transforms and stuff like that. The other is The Shadowmancer. I just can't remember the author, but it
Yeah.
was a nice book. Those are two novels during my secondary school days.
Yeah.
The problem, I don't know, I just have this issue with reading, and it almost sounds hypocritical because I mean, you want people to read.
To
I
read
want
your
me to
stuff.
read my
Yeah.
book, but I'm not reading others. But I actually read like the first chapters of a lot of books. So as far as
Hmm.
my favorites, one book I really enjoyed, I liked Six in Stones.
Yeah.
His writing, when I saw, I won't lie to you, when I saw that guy's writing, I was like, nah, this guy's going to be in my head
Yeah.
personally, because
Yeah.
I like his. Yeah, when I read some articles or
Hmm.
some pieces, literally, I know things that I can't do.
Yeah.
So I know things that I aspire to get to and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Six in Stones. At least the parts that I read.
Yeah.
His description is just all over the
I mean,
place. Then
yeah.
the editor award winner.
Yeah. Clockwork King. Yeah.
How long? Yes, Coco King. Yeah,
Yeah.
they know what they're doing basically. That's
Yeah.
all I can say.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. Like I enjoyed those two books. The parts that
Yeah.
I read. The
Yeah.
guy about I think Coco King about this sea god.
Yeah. It was Sigurd. Yeah.
I'm forgetting. Yes, I'm forgetting
Yeah.
their
He was like a
names. It is sometimes.
religious. It was a religious order and
Yes,
stuff
yes,
like that. Yeah.
yes, yes.
It was a
And
lot of
he also
talented
had those names
writers.
on point. Like he had them on lock. Like he had those names. There's something I can't even pronounce. They
Yeah.
were so like mythological,
Yeah.
basically. So those are two books I really enjoyed.
Yeah, okay, that's good. I mean, it's good you still like spend time like checking out. You should definitely finish reading Clockwork King and Six of Stones, and there are other stories I can also like email to you to like check out. The two winners are pretty
Yeah.
good,
Email, okay.
and but they are like some really talented writers who like submit a story. So gotta spend the time and read.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
Of course.
but yeah, thanks
Yeah.
for really appreciate you like taking the time to like have this interview, man. Enjoyed speaking with you, man. So, um, everyone, again, this is John, the author of The Last Interstellant. You can read it on Ankara Circle.
No,
And everyone
yeah.
have a lovely week. Yeah.
Okay.